Hi there, it's Dave Sullivan Nesbitt. I am the creator and co-founder of Where's My Canada. It's March 17th, 2018. It's around 9:50 in the morning. I'm in Vancouver, downtown Vancouver. It's a sunny day today, which looks nice for a change. It rains here a lot. What I want to talk today about, I'm going to take a risk. I have a friend in America. His name is Felix Nader. Hi, Felix. We are becoming really good friends through social media, through Twitter, until the secret police came in and told us that we couldn't be friends anymore. It was a very violent act. 4 or 5 prominent Americans who included me in their social circle, were all taken away from me the day that I was evicted and made homeless. It was a very cruel, senseless day when all of this was done in an effort to make me commit suicide. What I want to talk to you today about is Felix gave me some good advice. There you go. The Illuminati don't want me to write about this or talk about this, and so they just try to distract you all the time. That happens 24 hours a day. That's gang stalking right there. I'm not allowed to have my own thoughts or opinions without them being controlled by the Illuminati. So I have to put up with that all the time. What we're going to talk today, though, is I'm going to take a risk. Felix gave me some good advice. He said, don't be afraid to take risks. So I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to talk to you today about how the Vancouver Police Department have made me suicidal again. I was suicidal before. 4 years ago, on January 20th, 2014, the Toronto Police did the same thing. They attempted to make me suicidal, and they drove me to my first and only life's attempt at suicide on January the 20th, and they wanted me dead. Police across Canada have been trying to get me to commit suicide for several years now, to get me to silence me from the truth. So what I want to do is talk to you today. I'm going to be honest and tell you how the Vancouver Police Department have made me suicidal. I came to Vancouver around early December of 2017, and I can say that BC and Vancouver in particular, BC has been the most violent and hostile province to me across Canada, and Vancouver, without a doubt, even more so than Toronto, has been the most violent and aggressive and life-threatening to me. They have driven me to the point where, for the first time in 4 years, I am suicidal. Listen to the end of the video before you react. Let me highlight what has happened since I came to Vancouver. The Vancouver police, they showed up the very first night I was here. I hoped it was an offer or a show of friendship and support, but it turns out it was an offer of threat and hostility. On November 22nd, the Vancouver Police Department violently assaulted me on the street. They refused to investigate who they put up and paid to assault me, and so this person who I was led to believe was a man, an Asian man, supposedly, was on tape, but nothing has been done. The last 3 or 4 weeks have been the most violent and most aggressive. I had mentioned that the Vancouver police, they kicked me 3 times when I was on the ground. 2 or 3 days later, they laughed at me and mocked at me and asked me if I knew how many times precisely they had kicked me, and the answer was 3. The police officer then grabbed my arm and he said, so if I grab you like this and you voluntarily don't want to be grabbed, would you consider that assault? They mock me. They took away my library card and my library privileges, the Vancouver police. That was the death blow to me. They cut off all access to their computer systems. I can't get Wi-Fi. There's no place for me to go that's safe and warm to rest. So they've taken away my food. They've stolen from me all my money. I now have no clothing. What you see here, what I've got, if you can see,